So I picked up coding like a year ago or so. Yeah, it was a year ago. And the basic idea of it was to design websites. You know, I've gone through all the basic stuff like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and recently, like a few months ago, like 3 months ago or so, I've also picked up React. On the way, I've also picked up Django, so it's a backend framework. And basically, I want to talk about an idea I've had for maybe half a year now. It's basically a app, a dashboard to manage all the stuff in a company which deals with e-commerce, you know, like some app to manage your storage, to manage maybe your employees, you know, to give them tasks and to control the progress. The idea, so actually I've got the idea because we use Excel to manage our items in the store. The items are keyboards for laptops. We basically sell those keyboards for laptops, single keys, hinges, and all the stuff around laptop keyboards. And most of them we have them in the big room where we have our workplaces, laptops, and all the stuff, and all the excess keyboards and keys go to a bigger storage room, which we have an Excel file to keep the evidence of what we actually have there. So the Excel file isn't actually so readable, and it's not really responsive. It's not so interactive as it could be, and we have some older employees which aren't really so accustomed with the new technology. So I've been thinking of a way to make it more accessible, to make it more tangible, to make it more visually pleasing, but functionally also functional as well. So that's why I've picked up React. I'll try to describe how I see this app, or at least the app for the storage room. So basically the whole app, or the website, however you want to call it, will be in form of a dashboard. I've been thinking of something similar to BaseLinker. We use it for managing our listings on different websites. So the layout, maybe not the color scheme, and maybe not the icons, you know, the whole UI, it will be not exactly as BaseLinker, but something similar. I've been thinking of a sidebar. You access the storage, and then you have basically a visualization of a regal. That's how we call it. You know, where you have all the crates with the keyboards, and basically I would have like 9 bigger columns side by side, and inside them there will be 3 columns with 4 rows. You can access every row, and you will have like a square, I was thinking, maybe, and there you have like 3 crates, maybe 5, because you can store 5, more or less 5 crates on the bottom of the whole regal. And and then 3 on the higher levels of it. So when you access one of the items, you will have a visualization of the things you have in one crate. So basically, in one crate you would have one type of keyboard maybe. So we have an inside number, we call it SKU. So basically this will be one of the keys, like in the dictionary, which will hold the data of this one crate. And then you would have the language layout, actually if it's new or if it's used or something like this, the amount of different keyboards with the specific layout, and this would be basically all I need here. So we'll have one window with the visualization I was talking about, and it has to be interactive as well. So if I take one crate, I would be able to drag it into a different place, and actually it would maybe switch places with the one I would have on the place which you drag it into. Yes. So this interactivity and different colors for maybe crates which for places that are empty, and of course different colors for the crates which are active, or and you would have to have something to switch through the different regals, because we would have 5 of them. So basically A, B, C, D, and E, and you would have to switch. They're more or less the same when it comes to the amount of the columns. So this, and something like a search bar for the items in the columns. So if you, for example, search for the specific SKU, you would, for example, type in DE120, and you would have them in 2 places. So if you type it into the input, they would light up on the visualization. So here and here or something like this, and you would have an information. Hey, there's the same keyboard, I don't know, on B4, and you're now on the A section. So something like this, and this would be in one window on the dashboard, and then you would have something underneath where if you click one crate, they would see the content of it. Yes, because I would like to keep the visualization on top and always visible. So it can also interact when you type different stuff and interact with the data in the bottom section. So something that would show you the content of the crates, and you would then be able to edit it, to remove some items, to add some items, and you would have to have an option where you could switch between the visualization and between a classic table, because maybe it's easier for someone to see the data this way, and not the simpler visualization which we would have on the main side of this app actually. So this is like a simplified description of what I want to build in this section, because it is only a small section of the whole management app, and in the future I would like to describe some more of it, but I would love to to work on the different sections, on the different bricks, and if I have maybe not completed one brick, one component of this app, then I would move to the other one and then maybe come back and work on the stuff as a whole. But this is basically what I want to build. What I want to build here. So I will go back to learning React because I think I have the basics down. So building components, building the whole structure, state management, data management, props. But there are still things I know that I don't know, and the more you actually get to know, the more you get to know that you don't know a lot of stuff, and one path opens many others. You open the door and you see many new doors. So I think that right now I'm not actually aware of how much I need to learn, but I think it's better to learn such skills through your own projects, where you simply don't know stuff and you go and you search for it. It takes longer, but it will be worth more for you. You will learn better instead of sitting and listening to some guy talking about it or something like this. So yeah, this is the first milestone, and until tomorrow, see ya.